PLC Network here with another unboxing, this time coming once again from the company Beyerdynamic. This is another pair of headphones. This is actually called the Custom Game. If you're familiar with that name slightly, we have covered a pair of headphones from Beyerdynamic recently within the last year or so, I believe it was, which was their Beyerdynamic Custom headphones, which were just over-the-ear regular headphones you can wear around with custom little plates on the side. That's where they get their custom name from, along with some other settings for personalization. And this is their approach for that, but for gamers, which has the microphone and everything else. We're going to actually pop this open, see what's on the inside, and then of course, as always, you'll go to our website at plcnetwork.net where we'll have a full review on this later, because obviously we got to listen to these and tell you if they're any good. So you do have some information on the box, but the window is on the side. It does have a window on the side so you can see the headphones. Everything else is just marketing material. The headphones themselves, they're large. They're really large, so it looks like they have enough space on the inside to hopefully cover your ears for the over-the-ear design while not causing any kind of pressure on your ears. They're also pretty light, which is nice. The box itself should have had a Allen key, if I remember right, that allows you to remove the metal plate around the, it's kind of like a frame around the sides of the muffs, which allow you to actually customize those sides of width, like I was saying. Pack these in here really tight. So for contents in the box, you have a manual to kind of walk you through the usage of the headphones. You have a cable, which is a 1/4 inch and a 3.5 millimeter option. So this is going to be for sound, and this will be for the microphone. And if I had to guess, the 1/4 inch comes off, it's just an adapter, and you have a 3.5 millimeter cable right underneath it. And this, the other end is actually a female input, so that kind of makes this more of an extension than anything else. And then you have the option of the single cable by itself. Now, the purpose of the design, why they did more of an extension form with a breakout to the microphone and headphones separately, was because the initial cable itself actually has everything all in one. So this is the 3.5. You have 3 rings on your TPS here, your tip ring sleeve here, TRS, excuse me. And so if you have a device, laptop or anything else that is a combo input-output jack, you can get everything in just this one little connector. And then the microphone is built into that line as well. So when you plug it in, you're actually plugging in the microphone right here. So built into the cable, it's not detachable from the cable. It's actually part of the cable, but it is detachable from the headphones. And I would guess that would be mostly so in case you don't want to use these for gaming and you just want to use them as a, let's say, just call them the Beyerdynamic Customs. Now you have it, you just stick a regular 3.5 millimeter headphone cable in there and you're ready to go, which it unfortunately does not come with. The actual cable itself, it has looks like a mute button. There's a little slider here. It's an inline controller. A little slider here to kind of mute your microphone and take it off and on, depending if you're in party chat or if you just want to be quiet. You have a volume control right here on this side. And you have a button on this side here, which might be track control, but we'll get into that in a review once we know for sure what that is. And then, of course, like I was mentioning, you have these custom little nameplates, and you can just go regular with the headphones. It just says Custom Game on this side. Custom is a regular, just a regular logo with a bunch of lines underneath, but Game has kind of a 8-bit game font to it, print to it. The options you have, they're double-sided. You have one that kind of looks like old Nintendo controllers or analog controls. On the other side of it says Do Not Disturb, so you kind of mix and match however you want on the sides of the headphones. And this one you have Work Hard, Play Hard, and on the other side it looks like it's just a 8-bit kind of random graphic, maybe Tetris or something like that, kind of looks like. So you have 2 sets of the custom plates where you can customize those on the side with. And I believe the original Beyerdynamic custom headphones came with like probably 8 to 10 sets, maybe even more than that. You had all sorts of sets of little plates to choose from. But I'm sure if you go to Beyerdynamic's website, you can find all sorts of other ones you can purchase in case you choose to do something else. Or just figure out the size of these things, print your own graphics, cut them out, and use them that way. And then, of course, when it comes to the actual headphones themselves, These are analog, so there's no power or anything like that. There's no skip track built into the headphones or anything. They're just headphones. You have your 3.5 millimeter input right here, which acts as input and output technically, or more like input, because it's sending to your headphones. The microphone's on the cable itself. The headphones have these little slider things right here. This is what also gives it its custom name. When you slide it back and forth, it's actually opening up your low end on the headphones, giving it, you know, a real tight bass, or opening up, kind of softening it up a little bit. So that way you can kind of get the sound you're looking for specifically when you're playing your game. And that's it. So, custom game headphones. They're over-the-ear headphones from Beyerdynamic. Go to our website at plcnetwork.net, where we're going to do a full review later on about this and let you know if we like them or not. What do they sound like? What do they feel like? And you know, what do the cables feel like when you're using them? Is there any kind of noise when dragging across your clothing or anything else? And of course, comfort. And from what I'm kind of feeling right now, I can tell you that the comfort is pretty darn good, because like I was saying, in terms of the muffs being larger, it's surrounding your ears nicely. It's not you're not going to get a pinch in the ears. And I was right, it's not pinching the ears. It feels really nice. The muffs are nice and soft. The headband is nice and soft. So my hopes are pretty high to see what we think about these. So again, plcnetwork.net, see what we have to say about these. And as always, we thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time. But until then, don't forget to subscribe. The button's right down there. If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.